guys, this is Randall with Biker Guy Toy Reviews. Today we have a box that was sent to us. I actually have no idea what's in it, and it was asked to do a review on it. So, judging by the package, it's some kind of medical something or other, so I'm curious if it's adult diapers or not. Let's find out. So, always have a pointer. It's very helpful for opening things like this, except that it really isn't. Okay. All right. So, we got some paper. A lot of fun. I'll play with that later. And we've got a white box. Let's see what's inside. Maybe. Come on. Alright, so that was easy. That was good. Oh, it's something colorful. Again. Oh, it's a glittery horsefish and some kind of alligator, crocodile looking thing. It's got, oh, there's a button. It does something. Oh, more lights. So I think this is actually an adult horsefish cage fighter. If you remember from the last video that I did, I taught you all about how to raise them and things like that. So this is actually the adult version. So this is what they can turn into if you poke them enough, and again, that sleep deprivation right there. I mean, this really just builds on that. So this is actually a very helpful and informative learning tool as well as a toy. And this actually has the batteries included. So wow, that's pretty neat. And it's glittery, if you're into that, which I'm not, but that's good if you are. I like that green one though. That one's pretty neat. I don't know, maybe it found its way into a cage and just never left or couldn't leave. You gotta open these gently, okay? It's very important to be as gentle as possible with it. Oh, good. This is foam. It's like a styrofoam paper. I don't know what this one's doing, but it can't breathe in there. Let's free it. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, open it gently. Yeah. I think it was in there too long and couldn't breathe. I don't know what's going on. I've never seen a horse with purple hair, or one this stiff or this small. But that's neat. Look at the detail on there. They got some spray paint going on. They branded a star onto its cheek here. Actually, I don't know why I'm not using my pointer. So there's a little star that they branded in there on its face. I didn't know people branded horses on their face. That's cool. That's very unique. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah. These have all been. They can't breathe in here. So remember this when you're shipping horses in boxes. They can't breathe in this plastic, in these little plastic bags. It just doesn't work. So this one's, I don't know what this one's got going on. It's got some kind of flesh-eating disease here, but it's got some more spots on it. I don't know if that's another disease specific to horses, but it might be. There's a little Miley Cyrus haircut tail on there, so that's good. They got some more branding. There's little stars there. This one was not branded on the face. But yeah, there you go. Oh, this one's. What is this thing's problem? its feet light up, or has lights in it. I don't know that they light up, but it's very. This is a very. This horse is named Vanity. It's got a picture of itself on itself. Wow, that's awful. So I don't know if you see the lights that are in there or not. And then there's the picture of itself on itself, twice actually. So yeah, that one's very vain. Probably not very popular amongst the rest of the bag sealed horses. Oh, here's one that this one's different. This is actually, well, it's been in here so long that this is actually a car that you can also run your friends down with, when they're having their tea parties. Just don't accept behavior like that. But it's been in this bag so long, it's actually melted to the car. This is actually rose quartz from Steven Universe. See, there's the star. You get the pink hair. But unfortunately, the other half of its face melted. These have seen a lot of high heat, so they're fairly durable. I don't know if it's a candlestick. I guess it could be. You put a little candle in there. I guess you get some of these together. You can have yourself, little candle lit tea party. But this is the car, so you can just run the rest of them down. Oh, the Turquoise Wonder. Here we go. This big fan of the Charlotte Hornets. These are their sports team colors. Go sports team. There's a little bit of branding on this one as well. I don't know if you can see the star there. So there you have it. Very colorful, very non-posable, very suffocated in the plastic bags. This might be a family. I don't know. This one's probably the father. It's been aged. It's got some age wear. But these are the children, I think. That one is the spoiled brat of the bunch. This is kind of the big brother, and this one is kind of the rebellious teenager. Doesn't really know where it's going in life. You can tell by the emo haircut and dye. So that's, you can have a lot of fun with that storyline too. And then they can all have their tea party and again just mow them down. So that's really fascinating. I'm trying to figure out if this really does anything or not. It's got some resistance to it, but it doesn't really seem to want to go anywhere. So I did a little research. I found out what these things are, or at least how old they are. Okay, so these are actually Fashion Star fillies, which is why they did the little branding. They took their little branding irons and they put the little star right there on them. So that actually makes a lot more sense, actually knowing what they are. These are also from the 80s. You also cannot get these in stores. As far as my descriptions, they're actually all accurate. These, this one was before its time with that Miley Cyrus style haircut, at least for its tail. It's very interesting. So again, you got your Charlotte Hornets horse, you got your teenage emo horse. So these are from the 80s. This is actually from the 90s. So what this is called a sky dancer, or it's at least the base of one. And what you would do is you would put a little fairy in here, and there's this little piece down in there that turns, and then you would just rip this cord, and it would just shoot up into the air or into someone else and hurt them. These were actually recalled because you could actually use this as a weapon. So these are very hard to find, which actually makes me like this even more, knowing that it can be a very entertaining weapon. So if you actually, and the interesting thing is that here, if you can come closer, I don't know if you can hear this, but it growls at you. It's very angry that it's being awoken from its slumber. So it's just a very fascinating, that's just a very fascinating toy. I really like this. It's very dangerous. You can't just go out and get one of these. they're very harmful to others and yourself. So if you get a chance to get one, definitely do it, but be very careful. Make sure you have adult supervision, and adults, make sure you are supervising your children. Don't just hand them this toy, and just let them go play. Emo horse, and then you've got your vanity horse, which actually, I looked at this a little further. It's got a little plate under here, just like real horses. You take a screwdriver and you remove this little plate, and they have little LEDs in the feet. And so when you slam it down, its feet light up, but you gotta slam it really hard, otherwise it won't light up. And I am just kidding, don't actually do that, you'll break it. But it's very interesting because each little one is actually a switch. Well, alright, so some of them are. But that actually activates and lights up the lights. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any batteries on hand. But keep in mind, just like a real horse, you can take a screwdriver to a real horse's stomach, take that little plate out, and they have light in their feet. And that's actually not a proven fact, so don't do it. And vanity, we're actually going to come back to this in a later episode. We're going to explore the true depths of vanity and really find out how full of itself this horse really is. So if you would like to see more videos, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you are interested in sending a mystery box and having me review it, please send me a message. I'd be happy to get you those details, and we'll see where we can go from there. So I just want to say thank you all for watching. This is my review of our first mystery box. So thank you very much.